Hey, I'm Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are Happy Healthy
Vegan.
So, it seems we've learned from the Veganiac show, actually, that Usher from NBC show The Voice, as well as multi-platinum selling singer-songwriter, multiple Grammys won, world-famous artist, is no longer vegan.
Apparently, we weren't aware that back in 2012, he decided to go vegan and has been a vegan up until about a week or two ago.
Yes. So what happens is he's announced to the world that being vegan is too expensive.
And therefore, he must quit being vegan because he cannot continue to afford this super expensive, extravagant vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, so of course a lot of people in the comments over at Veganiac were echoing our thoughts, like, what's so expensive about, like rice, beans, potatoes,
bananas,
fruits, vegetables. We're on a budget, and yet we are easily able to afford being vegan. And here, this guy is a major Hollywood entertainer.
Yeah.
Of course he could afford to be vegan. Of course he could.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Usher's income is much greater than ours.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess so too. And he probably gets lots of free meals, I'd like to think.
Yeah.
I would think that if I had a vegan restaurant, I would definitely invite Usher in to have a free meal on the house.
So we were like scratching our heads, going, how can being vegan be too expensive for a guy
for a superstar?
Of his extreme means? So we did a little more research, and it wasn't being vegan per se. He said he had a great vegan chef who he loved working for him, so much so that this chef I think was just like part of his life, his entourage.
Yeah, he was taking him on tour. And that's what got too expensive. I think he called it extravagant.
To have such an expense in his life.
Yeah, and in fact he said that it was difficult to find chefs that can make vegan food taste good, which I was just thinking, like, what? I make vegan food at home all the time and everyone loves my vegan food. I mean, it really shouldn't take like a complete culinary genius to satisfy
No,
him.
you don't need to be a 3-star Michelin chef to make good vegan food.
So it sounds like what he was paying for.
Yeah, he was paying that kind of salary. But I mean, if you have good ingredients,
Yes.
which is our whole philosophy, have the best, highest quality ingredients you can afford, and Usher could afford the best. If you have high quality ingredients, it's going to be good food. It's hard to mess it up.
I want to see this dude's menus. I want to see what the menus were like. What kind of food is coming down on that guy's tour bus?
I know, I can't imagine.
So costly.
So it's like a case of throwing out the baby with the bathwater.
Absolutely.
I can't afford being vegan. Well, I'm going to get rid of my expensive chef. Well, Usher, did you ever consider that maybe you could learn to make a few vegan dishes? And a lot of dishes are easy. If you're eating fruit, you don't have to learn anything. You just eat it.
Yeah, and what I don't understand is, why would a chef that's working with, high-ticket items, meat and dairy, I mean, and here, the article that we last read said that he's following a blood type diet, which don't even get me started on that crap, but said that his blood type meant he needed to eat a lot of pork, beef, and fish.
So which is it? Was being vegan too expensive, or did he need to eat a lot of beef, pork, and fish?
Yeah, was it he gets like a super discount on on meat and dairy products? I don't understand. That stuff should be way more expensive and more difficult to keep fresh on a tour bus than like the other things that we mentioned. It just doesn't really add up.
Guys like him too, Usher, they don't make their own food, obviously.
Apparently,
so he needs to hire a chef now, a non-vegan chef.
What, that one's like budget?
Yeah, the meat chefs are budget? I mean,
don't
come
understand.
On. Something just doesn't add up here.
Add up. It's like, is someone paying him to promote?
Like, he's too famous. He can't be vegan. We need to do
maybe
something about that.
Whatever channel The Voice is on is like, hey, we're not
They're
doing
sponsors.
this vegan, right?
Yeah, all the meat and dairy restaurants that all have meat. We can't have a vegan on this show. What kind of message would that send America that you cannot eat animals and still be really healthy and attractive
How
and
are you
successful?
going to get all these like restaurants and everybody to advertise on our channel? I know there's a lot of people in the comments that like to talk about conspiracy theories.
And it's probably true.
Yeah, feel free to lend your conspiracy theories and any evidence you have down below in the comments.
Are we right about this speculation?
Yeah, I don't know. It stinks.
Yeah.
I just think it stinks a little bit, and I don't like it. So, Ryan's done videos on how you can actually get by on $1 a day eating brown rice, and just a little bit more than that for bananas.
Yeah, most of the world's population gets by on less than $1 a day. So Usher, poorest people in the world could do it, if we can do it, you could certainly do it. So,
yeah. We're on a budget. Okay, so we try to show on Instagram.com/happyhealthyvegan like all of the abundant produce that we're able to buy at our local farmers market. Top quality produce. Usually I can get really great deals. I can get, $1 per pound in many cases on things like tomatoes, peaches, grapes.
We just bought like
all
20
kinds of great stuff.
pounds of apples for like 50 cents a pound.
50 cents a pound. Yeah, I got 2 giant boxes of tomatoes for $10 total. I mean, he could definitely get food on his tour bus if he wanted it.
Yeah, if he wanted,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just saying he should reassess his commitment to veganism for his health, to not get any of the major diseases that are actually caused by meat and
Heart
dairy.
disease, cancer, emphysema, stroke.
Yeah, to help, keep his weight at a healthy level, to keep his energy levels high for all these concerts he's doing.
And have less environmental destruction and less animals being killed.
Yeah. Just for being a good person, a good steward of the earth. He should really look into being vegan for all of the right reasons instead of whatever this weird reason was he had before.
And big thumbs down for him for the people that look up to him as a role model. Now they think, well, Usher can't afford to be vegan. I could never be vegan too. I'm going to keep eating bad food for the rest of my life.
That's what's so horrible is all of his fans that may have been interested in veganism now think like, oh, if he can't afford it, how am I going to afford it?
Yeah, so major thumbs down to Usher.
Bummer.
So what do you think? Do you agree with us? Again, post down below, what do you think of this whole Usher quitting vegan for financial reasons situation?
So like the video if you're into it, share with your friends if you think someone would be interested. And please stay subscribed if you want more vegan lifestyle information from Ryan and I here on Happy Healthy Vegan.
What we do.
And until next time, Usher, keep it carb, baby.
Usher.
Keep it carb.
To see